A white case with Caesar Guerini written on it can mean only one thing. This is a gun marketed at ladies. This is the Caesar Guerini Julia. I think we've discussed utterly impractical white cases in the past, is that they get dirty very quickly, but they are nice. So it is a Siren spec, being for ladies, and they have upgraded the case a little bit so that you now have a partsy compartment, which is quite cute. It's actually quite handy, to be honest. I like the concept of having spare bits. First things first, this Julia is built around the standard Guerini action, not the Invictus one. It is CIP steel approved. It comes with a tapered rib, double bead sight, and a full set of 8 extended chokes. Quite exciting, really. I mean, it is underneath, I would have thought, just a standard Summit. But why you're buying this gun is not because of that. I feel like there's some, there we go, it's better, just some gunk in the thread. You're buying this gun because it looks like this.
Squeezing us snug, a relentless hug from eternity, letting us know how we are doomed and loved.
I am a big fan of out-of-the-box design. I've complained on multiple occasions of laser incarnations of hand quality and that it devalues the hand engraving in a lot of people's heads, and that the laser doesn't really stand up. And with modern lasers, we shouldn't be copying that. We should be doing what you can't do by hand. That's why I like the WLL, the new one, because it's cool and a bit different. While I like the new Silver Gen 3 because it's stuff that you couldn't really do by hand, and that's awesome. This is no different. This is, I think, a relatively unique looking piece. It's taking a new direction and I really like it. So, what have you got? Starting with the stock, it is the it's the Siren Stock, meaning that it is Monte Carlo'd, slightly shorter than standard, slightly higher on the comb, slightly more cast than standard, with a scaled down grip. You have the Siren logo engraved on the bottom of the pistol grip there. It is a relatively full pistol grip, but where it's scaled down, it is not unpleasant. You have an adjustable gold trigger and a side plate, standard Guerini action. We've done an in-depth review of one of these. This is where it gets cool, is I believe that this gun is not a gold inlaid. This gun is printed using some modern magic. There are some engraved bits. You've got an arrangement of small scrolls and swirls to create a non-gender specific person blowing some dandelion heads. It's really, really, really appealing. I love it. I think it's just a beautiful thing. There'll be a lot of you who disagree, but I don't care. I just think it's a cool looking gun. Some of the scrolls are engraved. Those scrolls are done in purple. All the rest are flat and in gold. And that pattern continues all over the entire gun. The only place I do not like it is on the top lever, and that's because actually, seemingly those scrolls are slightly out of scale with the rest of the gun. But hey, you can't complain at that. Get a new top lever. And the same goes to the trigger guard, actually, that both of them are slightly different. It's like having, if everything was in size 10 font and then your top lever and trigger guard are in like a size 14, they just look a little bit out of place. The pattern is identical and reversed on each side. I presume it will last a good long time. It's not like Guerini's, the black comes off the action or anything on the black action, so there's no reason that this gold and black should come off either. I really like it. It's beautiful. On the bottom, you have a twin-headed lady and Julia in lead and gold. And the fore end continues the pattern on and around the base. Standard push button scaled down fore end for smaller hands, and the barrels are available, I believe, in 71 centimeters to 86 centimeters, 26 inch to 32 inch. And this is a sporting variant. Not a lot else to say about it apart from that it's beautiful and that I feel like more of this is good. It's just the sort of image you can get lost in. The mixture of scrolls and dot work and everything, it's actually a bit of art. It's actually has an original thought. I like it a lot. How does it handle? This is a 28-inch gun. With the extended chokes in, and sticking internals will change this somewhat, but it is inherently a little front heavy, and that's because you've got a scaled down stock that's a little bit smaller. You're only about half an inch in front of the hinge pin, but that will lend itself to a gun that handles relatively all right. And again, you can change these things by sticking internal chokes in there, if you so wish. I'd love to know your thoughts on this one. This is a proper wild card. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Take care. Goodbye. It's been a little short one from me. We'll see you next time.